Shut up and sit down.
Hello guys, it's Andy from Bigmeks Workshop and Painting Studio, and today we're going to be talking about Warhammer 40k Conquest. Now this was kindly donated to us by one of our viewers, which is Captain Machine, also known as my mate Neil. So thank you very much, buddy, it's most appreciated. So we'll start off on the box set here. Obviously, first issue, $1.99, absolute bargain for those of you who don't have it. Definitely worth getting. So I'm just going to open this up, and what we have is 3 Primaris intercessors, the easy fit versions, but having flapped about with these before, they are dead easy to convert. You can make what you want out of them. If you want to use the conversion kits for various chapters, etc, etc. A standard paintbrush, which by all accounts are pretty decent, but not the best brush, not the worst, but generally a decent brush.
Is it just the GW standard?
Just the GW standard brush.
That's like £3-4 on its own, isn't it?
Yeah, £3 or £4 on its own. The Primaris snap fits are about £6 or £8 for the 3 of them, and 3 paints: Abaddon Black, McCrag Blue, and Retributed Gold, which again is about another £10 in paint. So just on the toys alone, you've got a bargain. Onto the magazine. Here we go. So got the subscription information, which also contains a big old picture of what you get over the entire subscription.
Oh, you don't need to turn it upside down. You can do it the other way and flip it.
Alright, so
there'll be a couple of edits to this.
And
that's awesome.
Massive poster, which we can't really get a good image of.
Just a sec. Let me see if I can get you guys an image of that.
Let's get an image of this bad boy. Well, this will be taking pride of place on our wall somewhere, probably lopsided. There you go. There's a massive photo of a Space Marine. Very cool photo. Nice.
That is cool. That's a really good quality image as well.
Yeah, it is. And if you do subscribe, these are all the extras you get after every couple of issues when they deliver it. So you get a box for all the information you get over the 18 months. Bunch of dice. Very importantly, snips and glue, and all the other things what you need to get going with all your toys. So onto the magazine itself. When you open it up, it tells you a bit about the 41st millennium. This is really geared towards new collectors, but obviously old hats like myself would be into this as well. And we are talking about the 40k history of recent events such as the Dark Imperium and the Great Rift, which I can never remember what it's called, as I can't really pronounce it as well, which doesn't help. More information about the Space Marines and who they were and what they're about, Primarchs as well. A few of the Space Marine chapters, obviously going to be focused more towards the Ultramarines, etc. And they're talking about the Battle of Luna, which was a massive fight on the moon between the Ultramarines and 1,000 Suns, obviously headed by Magnus and Guilliman himself. So big scrap there, lots of interesting stuff to talk about. And interestingly, they are doing a very specific Battlefield role article about the Space Marine intercessors. They're talking about the armour itself, and for those guys who have never dealt with any 40k toys, the information on how to build them, even though the plastic snap fits, new people to the hobby will find this very useful. Simple painting guides, which you can never go wrong with. Obviously, we're going to be focusing on the Ultramarines, as that's of course what you've got to work with. And talking about the gold and such, and now we're talking about the Eve of Battle, which will be geared towards the second issue, which is going to have a few Plague Marines in it. So those guys who are interested in Death Guard will be getting looking into that one. The first issue is £1.99, as always with these sort of magazine monthly weekly things. They're generally quite cheap for the first one or two. The second issue is £4.99 and the regular price will be £7.99. But even at £7.99 you do get a huge discount on what you're actually getting. So the £4.99 one will be having, let me see what I can find. Here we are. The second issue is 3 Plague Marines. Again, the easy fit ones. A bunch of dice, a little sort of board looking thing, some range rulers, and the Death Guard green base colour. So again, at £4.99, that's really, really good value. So congratulations to GW on this. It's a great idea. If I could justify the money, I would definitely get it myself. However, I have a family what I've got to look after, so it's not going to be ideal for everybody. Although it does look like it's going to be delivered to newsagents as well, so subscription's not always an issue. You can go and get the magazines in person from any good newsagent or bookshop, such as W.H. Smith's or the like, and you'll be able to pick up the magazines on an individual basis if that is your desire. So those of you who are interested in the terrain, like myself, I'll probably I'll be definitely interested in getting the terrain issues. They're definitely worth looking into over the period of the next few months. So again, over the 80 issues, you get everything on there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 paints, 4 brushes, all the equipment you need to make them, all that terrain at the back, which has got to be a couple hundred notes in itself, and a decent size army for both Space Marines and Death Guard, with some very interesting models what you can't normally get hold of. If I can find him on there. There is a couple of figures what are very difficult to get hold of on here, if I remember correctly. Plus some of the cooler figures as well what are available, such as the Chaplain and the Apothecary. There he is. There's a guy there. He's got a very cool pose. Looks like some kind of Emperor's Champion looking fig. Very nice model. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes out for them, as they are really, really cool. So, only a quick video this time, as it's a very small magazine itself. But I hope this was useful to you. If you are considering getting Conquest, definitely look out for it. It's well worth the first issue in itself, well worth a couple of quid. Obviously, over the time you're going to be getting some really big figs as well, so it's definitely worth looking into over the next few months. So I will catch you in the next one. If this is the sort of thing you want to see, please help us out by liking our content, subscribe and share with your friends, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. So take care and have a good one. Bye bye.